praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, the Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teach well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Hey, we in the great Northwest,
Right.
GmsNorthwest, along with GmsDallas GmsArkansas, man. We out here to further the truth, man, you know, and keep pushing this word, keep pushing prophecies, being aware of prophecies, knowing the prophecies when we read them, what's going to happen. And we looking at this this is the great Northwest, man. They call it the great Northwest because if you look, you can see merchant ships. This is the harbor, okay? This is where a lot of money is brought into.
Yeah.
This is one of the more expensive cities in America. It's a lot of money when you see right in front of these harbors and these different shoremen that where these dudes make this a lot of money along their shoreline, down into the downtown, right? And part of prophecy we were just speaking, which we're gonna read, Revelation 18. This right here, man, is finna be done away with, man. Decimated, man. Many scriptures talk about the destruction of America. Okay, and what you see before you, hey, that's mirth. You know what I'm saying? We finna find out how the hammer is finna be knocked down, man. We about to find out.
Right.
See?
Right. What should I start at? Revelation 18.
You start at 7.
7?
Yeah. Well, you can start at 7, you know?
This is Revelation 18 and 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
America has lived deliciously, really off the backs of the Israelites being put in slavery.
Right.
Okay? We built this place, man.
Yep.
Jake built what you see before you.
Right.
Yes.
Okay? Blood, sweat of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
Has another nation living on what they call high on the hog. Okay? Ain't nothing. We was just speaking about that coming up here. Me and the brothers speaking about the credit game and how they got the credit game down lock, and they use credit to pay off credit and live good in this place, man. Here we is. Curses is on Jake. We in the same place and living the total opposite, man.
Right, and we look at things as a nation. We don't point to particular individuals. We want our nation, all right, to be under the vibration of righteousness. That's what we look for, man. The elect. Ultimately, it starts with, but you can look to individual Jakes who may have got $1 million or even maybe $1 billion. But overall, our people as a nation, we're through. All right, and this devil has reaped all of the benefits of our labor. That's a curse. All right, that's a curse, man. Free labor.
Yeah. Man,
do you realize
that's a lot.
What that entails if you were able to have a business, all right, that even a whole country and say that this, because America is the business, and ultimately have, you know, over 300 plus years of free labor where you ain't got to pay the people who work for you.
Yeah. You ain't got to re-up on nothing.
You chilling.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's 1,000% gain.
All gain.
Right. All right. This is Revelation 18. All right, and 7. All right. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she hath said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And that's them being proud with that statement. Yeah. That's a high level of proud. I sit as a queen. But we really know what the word queen means when you go into that etymology, right?
Whore. It links up to it. Yeah.
Whore.
Yeah. You a whore, the great whore, right?
Right, because America is likened unto a she or a whore. A harlot.
A harlot.
Who lays with many, you know, lovers. And ultimately, they fell in love with her ass. It's like, I'm winning with this bitch. But now they're looking up and they're damn, I'm pissing fire. I got a bump here. Yeah. Like this bitch, man. I gotta get away from this bitch. But the nations have won, joining themselves to Esau's democracy and taking on his banking. That's a way to commit fornication. Taking on the U.S. dollar. That's a form of fornication. All right. Go ahead.
I got one, Jeremiah 3:1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again to me, said the Lord your house. See that? So many levels, many different doctrines, philosophies. Okay. And when you look, it's if you go right down the spot you see on the camera, there's many different philosophies going on.
Yeah.
You got Moab, you got Ham,
all kind of stuff going on.
You got Ammon,
Elam.
Elam, Esau. You know what I'm saying?
Niggers.
Yep.
Niggas, Hamites.
That's a race of niggas. That's a race of people within themselves.
Yeah, it is.
2/3. You got all kind of bad spirits flowing around this place. And the more you get in the spirit and the more you learn, the more you see how out of order this place was. This was a lesson for us as the Israelites to ultimately see what rebellion leads to. You know, we really had to feel the results of sin. We had to partake in the left, all right, in order to fully govern and rule on the right. And this place is getting ready to be destroyed.
Revelation 8, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
And we see all of these things being prepared. Death, all right, with the juicy juice. All right, we're starting to see people just being eliminated, going back to the spirit world. One day he's running a 2-year marathon, and the next day he's just dropping dead of a heart issue. Like he was a whole athlete. Like you got regular young Jakes, young people, period, youth, like 6-7-year-old having heart attacks.
Yep.
You know, people are being just the Lord, death. We see famine being prepared. All right, as we're looking at the waters, remember when the vid happened, the ships stopped moving? Those things that we see happening, eventually, they're going to affect your everyday life.
Yeah. It's no coincidence that they're mass producing all this human meat.
Right.
It's like, what are they producing all this shit for?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Right.
That's some good shit.
You see how the ship coming in right there?
Yeah.
You won't be able to see that no more.
Right.
It's just like we experiencing this right now with our own eyes.
Right. Because
we see a ship merchandise coming in right before us, man.
Because see, what you're looking at is your access to goods. See, as we keep reading here in Revelation 18, you know, people have been able to live on a high horse. You've been able to benefit, just be a consumer because the dollar is so strong. You've been able to get what you want.
Right.
Live this, you know, glamorous, proud life to where you don't have no recognition of a higher power. The Lord is getting ready to judge this place. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and shall lament for her.
And we see these Hamite nations rebelling against Esau, but don't you know Esau, all right, the beast system aids them in certain infrastructure building in their countries. So even these Hamitic nations that are like, we're not taking on your LGBT, XYZ, they, in some shape, form, or fashion, have committed fornication with her already.
Yeah.
Why do you think Kamala Harris can go to Uganda or Nigeria and have a say? No matter how much shit you talk about, we ain't doing this. How is she there? Because you have partaken of this beast system.
Yeah.
All of the nations. And if you don't accept it, they'll come over there and set up their own leader after taking yours out. He'll die in a plane crash.
Yeah, it's in their economic hickman.
Yeah.
You out of there.
Yep.
And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Right, because we talk about Babylon being destroyed. That's going to ruin the whole world. The whole world will be affected by the fall of Babylon the Great. All right? Everything runs through this whore. So when this beast system is broken up and the NWO fails, all right, these nations are going to be like, oh shit, what do we do? What do we do? All right, and the next government that's going to reign on the planet Earth is going to be the tabernacle of David, the throne of David, under who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's the next government, not you Moabites, not you Russians,
Ammon,
Elam,
yeah,
Ashur,
Yeah, none of y'all nations are going to be the next rulers. The next rulers are going to be Israelites. Go ahead.
Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Right, the Lord is getting ready to destroy us. So see, America is Babylon the Great. We're living in Babylon the Great.
Yep.
You had Babel with Nimrod, the Tower of Babel. Then you had the Neo-Babylonian Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And in prophecy, you have what is known as Babylon the Great. This is what we're reading about. This is a future prophecy. All right? And we're living in the hub of witchcraft, the mother of all harlots, in our final captivity.
That's right.
That's why we've been awakened, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to deliver us from the hand of our enemies. Ain't that what Luke, the first chapter, said Yahweh Shai was set to do?
Mm-hmm.
Right, to deliver us. Get that.
Out of the hands of our enemies.
Luke 1 and 68.
68.
Yep.
And 68.
Yep.
Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel.
The Lord God of Israel. They say God so loved the world. What God? The Lord God of Israel.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people. Verse 69, and hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
There you go. And that's why Herod wanted to kill the Messiah, man. He wanted to murder. He wanted to get him up out of there because that sacrifice sealed our victory.
Upset prophecy.
You know, he tried to upset prophecy. But the Lord's in control.
Yep.
Just like the Lord delivered Yahweh Shai from the hands of Herod so he could fulfill his sacrifice, so is the elect going to be protected. You know, although some of us are going to be beheaded, that's a part of it, but somebody going to be alive.
Psalm 98.
Yeah, and then go. Yeah. You know, you can break it down. Important person to the kingdom you trying to set up. And for the earth, it's Yahweh Shai. That's the Most High's right arm, who he gave authority to.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Psalms 98 and 1. O sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory.
Now let's look at the word arm. His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory. And that's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's how we get the victory. We're not going to get our way out of here by fighting, throwing grenades, getting Tech 9s. You know, like we literally are at a point where this world is going. They just passed a law in California where if a child wants to change its sex and the parents is against it, the child has a safe haven to go to, and they'll take the child from the parents.
Yep.
They're giving children rights over their parents.
Legally kidnapping your kids, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Con, when you look up that word, where we were in, arm, it's Zarawai, Hebrew. Arm, forearm, shoulder, strength.
Strength. Go ahead.
Arm, a symbol of strength. Forces, political or military.
Forces, political or military. Don't you know the Most High has a military force, a political force, a government? When you look up that word in the beginning, all right? I forget the Hebrew word.
Beginning.
Ra'ash. There you go.
Bawa'asha, something like that, right? The heading in the
Ra'asha.
beginning.
All right, and the root word is Ra'ash, which means the head, the summit, the top priest, the top political party. Bara'ah. There you go.
Yeah, Bawa'asha.
In the beginnings, the Lord was presenting his son and his forces, man. So that's how the victory is going to come through Yahweh Shai.
A Strong's definition, arm as stretched out, the foreleg figurative force. Arm, help, mighty, power, shoulder, or strength.
Shoulder.
Okay, now let's go to this lexicon.
Right.
Is he not called the Lord of Hosts?
Host. There you go.
Right.
Armies, forces.
Yeah.
Oh, let me look.
That's what's getting ready to. That's what this world is getting ready to meet. All right, because the so-called white man, he got his space military, which is the 6th addition to the the military force of the so-called white man. The 6th addition happens to be the space force, And right now, every time you look in the news, you're seeing something about aliens. You're seeing something about so-called UFOs. They're just trying to control the narrative. But what we know, according to prophecy, is that those chariots would enter into the house of the thief.
Yep.
Right?
Now, when you go into the lexicon of Psalms 98, right? When you go 98, and then like when you're in that lexicon, if you don't know, like when you're going through it, it's a lot of scriptures. If you keep strolling down, it'll give you the basis. You click on that and it'll send you right to that particular point. You might have to go up and down.
Right.
So that particular word arm in that Psalms 98, it says Yahweh's arm as an instrument of deliverance and judgment.
Two-edged sword. Man.
How did we get out of Egypt? It was through the who got the credit? The Most High. But how did he do it? He did it through his angel. His representative, when you look it up. The angel that was sent, man. And he's getting ready to be sent. Somebody get Isaiah 31 and 3. He's getting ready to be sent again. To take down this power, this grip you devils got on the planet Earth, man. The same one who put the controller into your hands is going to be the same one to slap it out. Isaac gave you this blessing. All right? But his name means laughter. All right? So who has the last laugh is Yahweh Shai, man. The Israelites, the elect.
You can receive it.
You know? The Lord is getting you, this evil place is getting ready to be taken down, man. You have to speak that. We got to speak that more. The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place. This is completely out of order. And when you look at the earth, like this devil really could have chilled out and had a nice little thing going. But he's so greedy and stupid. Look at it.
It's a big ass mountain with windows in it.
I'm out here in Seattle. I'm like, this place is fucking beautiful.
Man.
This place make you want to hug Edomites. They friendly little.
They hug back. They'll hug you back too.
Yeah. They love you.
They're huggers. They're a hugger.
It's basically trees. Trees do that to people. More trees in any neighborhood promotes peace and happiness. And I'm just talking shit.
I'm just thinking.
All right, Esau's gonna be destroyed, but the earth could really be paradise, bro.
Yeah, it was created. It was
created to be paradise. When it's all said and done, the heathen gonna be smiling in the kingdom of heaven.
Was that Isaiah or Proverbs 29:2?
Yeah.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah. People are in mourning. You look, you got a sun, moon, beaches, trees, water, and everybody's depressed with all of these things on the earth that are put here for us to flourish.
Yeah.
We're in bondage. Our own water is sold into us.
The salmon are depressed because they tell you to flush your meds when you're done with them.
Right.
So now there's nothing but antidepressants and shit in all the salmon in the Puget Sound.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, the motherfuckers is full. They say they're full of coke, meth, and fucking antidepressants.
Damn.
So you're eating bullshit.
Right.
You eating drugs.
Eating drugs.
Right. Well,
chemicals
people
and drugs.
woke up to the medicines and the pharmaceuticals, so they said, well, we got to put it in the food.
Because
they got to have people under that vibration. We'll go back to Revelation, the 18th chapter. That's one of the main sins of Babylon is the pharmakia, the witchcraft. Sorceries.
Yeah.
I got this.
Now, back in that when we looked those words up, I went back to the word hand. Okay, the right hand, we looked arm, but hand goes into the lexicon of hand. It says right hand of an instrument of delivering Israel.
There you go.
Who's their savior?
Right. His right hand is
his name means it.
There you go.
So we read that, unto the Lord Yahweh, new song, for he have done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him victory, meaning he saved his people.
Right.
Yeah, he saved his people Israel from their enemies, going back to Luke 1:72.
Right. Oh yeah, did we finish that, Luke?
We had one more to read in there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back there.
We're gonna go back. So Luke 1:70 says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
There you go. That's what Yahushua is set for. He's gonna deliver us out of it. Because how are we gonna get out of this?
Right.
Be real with yourself as an Israelite. With what we're preaching, what we're doing, our mindset, and where the world is going. Eventually, we would get swallowed up if there wasn't a divine intervention. Mm-hmm. And then that means that the promise that was made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is null and void. Mm-hmm. So the only way that promise can be fulfilled is through a remnant being preserved and predestined to get the victory, man. And that's what we're hoping to be a part of, man. Which means the so-called white man don't have the power. We, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has the power and the final say-so, not the judges of this world. If we went before the judges of this world to determine our fate, we would be through.
No, everybody sends us to death.
Right, you want clean water, clean air, you don't want pollutants in the earth, you don't want transmissions walking around. Life. We would get life.
Double hit.
Like wherever we're standing, the bars, like on the Richard Pryor show, the bars would just come in front of us and close.
Or that trap door opens up and you just fall into the earth, never to be seen again.
Right. If the Lord left us into the hands of our enemies, we will be devoured, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
That's why Psalms 106 and 47 says, "Save us, O Yahweh, our power, and gather us from among the heathen, to give thanks unto thy holy name, and to triumph in thy praise."
Yep.
Man, the triumph gonna start, man. When like I said, when we see these ships out here stopping, and when they looking at the torment of her burning, that's when the praise is. Hey, it's gonna be on for us, man. It's gonna be. That's when our life starts, man.
Right.
Bad as it may seem, just think that's when you see the Maui fires, and know that this whole place gonna be swept with a beast of fire and nothing left. All life that's there gonna not exist anymore if you're not a part of a certain club.
There you go.
You see that? Here in America.
That's it.
That seems horrible. And everybody on the other side who witnessed it, right? Who witnessed it, the revolution will be televised. Remember Gil Scott said that.
Right.
They gonna be, oh, so sad. They gonna be crying for weeks and weeks and weeks, man.
Right.
Because their cash cow gonna be gone.
It's gone. And this is gonna ruin this is gonna disrupt the whole. When this place is destroyed, that's gonna disrupt how the whole world operates.
The whole energy go shift.
Yeah.
The whole vibration go change.
Woo!
Like that.
It's gonna be crazy. People are gonna be like, whoa. And then you gotta think the chariot gonna be in the sky. They gonna see the elect be delivered. And then who knows how long we gonna be up there before we come back down with the new bodies.
Yeah.
Because that ain't gonna be no short crowning the elect in earthly time.
Because we're gonna be on the Most High's time.
Yeah, exactly.
But the people on the earth, you know what I'm saying? The Lord got the bunkers set up. There's 30 to 50 years worth of food in some of those bunkers.
Yeah. FEMA has they got a mountain in Virginia somewhere that they got a fucking dam in there and all type of shit. So they got constant electricity. So they can house up to like 80 families or something, but it's all for presidents. And
Right.
The government
rulers,
shit.
Top cabinet.
For slavery.
Yeah. They got the old systems, the radio system.
Right.
So they can still communicate and shit. And they really getting ready to think that they're gonna withstand the power that's coming, man.
Yes.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, even in an hour, it says this gonna be tore up. So even an hour of the Lord's time, once we get beamed up, Lord willing, we those men, if we're on an hour of the Lord's time, it's actually like roughly circle 42 years.
Yeah.
Here. So like you said, they got food for 50 years. So there you go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it could be 40, because you gotta think, crowning the elect, having that feast with Yahweh Shai, that ain't gonna be just the reintroducing the elect, the large multitude cheering, the leadership on. Like, that ain't gonna be no short.
Nah.
I don't think it'll be just 2-3 days.
Nah.
On Earth time. So, hey, who knows?
Showing this man in every walk, in every incarnation that he walked, how he served the Most High.
Right.
Just one man's gonna take a long time just giving his accolades.
Right.
You know?
1,000 years.
It's 144,000.
Whole day.
So, hey, man, like we got a lot to look forward to, man, because here, we ain't gonna get no crown here.
No.
Ain't no crown here. You think you're gonna get that pension? At some point, we lose. Like, if this system continues and Esau's able to do what he does, we lose.
Yep. Always at the bottom.
Yeah.
Always at the bottom.
verse 10, Revelations 18.
No, go to Isaiah 31 real quick.
That's right.
And then we'll go back to that. And then, Isaiah 31 and
3. Isaiah 31 and 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that help shall fail, and he that is hoping shall fall down.
So all of these people getting ready to lose. The Egyptians, which you modern day Egyptians, your modern day Pharaoh, are you Edomites.
That's it.
Okay, you wanted to play Pharaoh in the movies? Well, here you go. You're playing Pharaoh in the movie of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, and ultimately you're the one who's getting ready to pay for having the children of Israel in captivity. And your space force and all of these things that you have and you're boasting in, your little system is not going to be able to withstand the angels. It's going to be a first round knockout. The right hand of the Most High is more powerful than Deontay Wilder's right hand.
Yeah. They say more flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Finish him.
It's not even going to be a fight. The Lord is going to take you devils out in 1 hour. Just boom.
You wanted a big bang, didn't you? And there it's gonna go.
We're gonna find out they wasn't as strong as they, put out.
Yep.
You gonna find out.
Right. So the you're just men. Everything you Edomites have, it has a limit to it. There's no limit to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. You're limited. And you've been disarmed. We took away, the Lord took away your jab when he covered the elect through his blood. Now, none of your accusations, because that's the devil's go-to, is accusing Jake. That's his go-to weapon.
Yeah.
He always, if anything, he can accuse you and put you in a category and just cast you off as crazy. Well, with the elect, you don't have that power anymore. Through the blood of Yahweh Shai. He led captivity captive when he died on that cross.
That's it.
What are we captive to? The flesh, and we're captive to the system we live in. Double straights.
Yeah.
Death.
The fear of death.
Right.
Yeah. Just a little bit. And they all shall fail together. That's it.
Right. Yep. Revelations 18 and 10. Standing afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Right. We just saw a ship come in, and then you can't even see it now. It eased back out, didn't it?
Yep.
Hey, eased back out right, and it's gone.
Right. Dropped a bunch of toilet paper.
Yeah, some toilet paper.
Cell phone,
200 tons.
Toothpaste.
2 tons of sugar.
And children.
Souls of men.
There you go.
That's in the scripture. It says, verse 12, and the merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen.
See, Esau basically, like the whole world gets rich off of these dumb, airheaded Americans. Americans will buy everything. Yeah. And the dollar has the dominance in the market. So you take on the dollar, hey, shit, I can win. Yeah. All right. So when America's all jacked up, that's gonna mess up the markets and economies of the whole world, damn near. The whole world is going to be affected, and the Lord is going to have total chaos happening on the planet Earth at that time. Go ahead.
Silk and scarlet and Thyon wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory and manner of vessels of precious woods and brass and iron and marble.
Right. You go to a store that has Palo Santo, that has frankincense, myrrh. That was imported here. Those things aren't native to America.
Turkey's not even native to America.
Right. So you have to get things imported. All right. And there's so many ports. The most ports in any country are here in America. There's so many imports. All right, that
it's all around.
Every major city has a port.
You're constantly transactions are constantly
from the south to northwest, northwest,
around
east, west.
America is
Yep,
port.
Miami,
Right.
out,
At
yep.
least 70%.
70%. That's how you know the Vatican can't be Babylon the Great. It's not the imports. That's not the major import city of the earth.
Hell no.
Go ahead.
And it says, and cinnamon odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and
See,
oil.
those things had to be brought over here by merchants, and that's how you know Babylon ain't in Iraq. All right, over in Oman, in particular places over there in the Middle East or the East, they have frankincense. It's native to those. So why would they need it imported?
Right.
Showing you that's talking about America. Those things are imported over here. Go ahead.
Fine flour and wheat, and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots.
Right, they have animals. You go to SeaWorld, you go to these different, they got animals in captivity.
Captivity,
Here,
bro.
Here. You know what I'm saying? Like, making them billions of dollars. The animal, like the whole whale.
The whale, the killer whale.
Yeah.
Seagulls, sea lions.
Right, lions.
Elephants have made them a lot of money.
Right.
Chariots.
Monkeys.
All the Europeans and
Right.
Asian vehicles that was imported here and sold here.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And slaves and souls of men.
And slaves and souls of men. And the scriptures talks about through thy traffic, you have gotten riches. Somebody get that in Ezekiel the 28th chapter? Stay there.
Okay.
Then get Ezekiel 28. All right, and by thy traffic, or unless you want to get it on your. Oh, you got it. Recording. So yeah, do it. My bad. Yeah,
I got it. Ezekiel 28:5. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches.
See, by studying the people, Esau's been given an insight on the left hand that is impeccable. And he studies people. He knows what you're gonna do. He knows what you want. He knows what to put in the food. He knows what to put in your neighborhoods to throw you off.
Mm-hmm.
He knows where these type of people are. The meat's gonna be expired. It's gonna be expired
Study.
products.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knows. He got it.
You know what? And that inspiration that he has comes back doing Jacob and Esau.
Yes.
That saying he's still pissed.
Right.
So he gonna do a diligent search to try to take out Jake.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
You know?
Cain did Abel.
Yep.
He ultimately his sacrifice wasn't accepted. And Esau's
Makes sense.
sacrifice, this is a sacrifice. And the Lord is going to reject it all over again. But you think he's going to come after your ass, man. Esau ain't finna just go down. Oh, good job, Jacob. You found out.
Yeah.
Here's the world.
I
Here's
couldn't
the key.
have
I
it,
know,
but,
right?
I'm gonna let you have it now. Go ahead,
it's
it's your
your
turn.
turn.
Yeah, right. That's why he's trying to destroy this shit. He's like, if I can't have it,
Right.
nobody can.
Right.
Hey, when you go in that souls of men, I just looked up the word souls.
Yep.
It goes into when you go into like a thought or a desire, affections and desires.
Yep.
They, like you said, they import things that we desire.
Yeah.
Like the brothers say, European cars.
Yeah.
They desire it, and they'll spend millions for it. A different scarf from Versace is coming in on the boat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
From overseas.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
like
They love that.
They
love talking
overseas,
about
yeah.
that shit. Yep.
You know, my shit was
Overseas.
imported.
Yeah.
Yep. One of them. There's only one of 10 ever made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby, I got the only one, baby. I went to Korea.
Right. And through Esau's witchcraft and left hand capabilities, he's able to manipulate the desires of people over to something that is godless and satanic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The souls of men.
He has the souls of men. Literally, the clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
Like, he got people. He got Jake.
Oh yeah, all this shit.
He knows what to put in the news to make Jake mad. He knows what to do to make Jake happy. Jake just does it religiously. So what we're doing is big because we break we break that mold.
Yeah,
You
this is
know?
spiritual power, man, with these words.
Yes, sir.
Making the blind see and the deaf hear.
There you go. There you go.
Up.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 14, Revelation 18, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee.
Right, your technology, everything that you really thought that you were gonna rule the world with. All right, AI. Like, imagine like living on this earth and a thought. All right, a thought against the ruler leads to you just being stopped, you know, and just destroyed.
They had a movie, Elysium.
Yeah.
That shit show you all the robots is finding you and shit. They're your fucking POs and shit.
Bro, you have
That
a
shit was
steak.
crazy. Yeah.
You have a steak, and then there's a point,
Shit.
all right, where you eating a steak, and then a message pops up and says that is your limit for carbon
the week.
emissions.
You have reached the
limit.
total of 100
Right,
bites. You have no more
Right.
bites
Yeah, no more
for
bites
this week.
For this week. That's the type of shit that they're trying to do. They're trying to have God-like capability on Earth. So they really, with this system, they're the harder. I'm gonna have the souls of men in my control. We don't need women anymore. We have birthing pods.
Yeah.
I control when a human being comes onto the earth. I control when they die.
Yep.
I'm God.
I can pick their sex. I can make them strong or make them weak.
Right.
Yeah.
The color of the eyes. You can create a baby now. They have this type of technology right here in our time. And Jake ain't even really worried about it. Jake is just like, oh, whatever.
Weed is accessible. That's why.
Right.
They can go to the corner store and get their blunt, so they don't give a fuck about what's going on.
Right. Yep.
Revelations 13 and 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And this is going to be behind a lot of what y'all talking about.
Right.
You're going to have this particular technology to be at a forefront of, to do all these things.
Right.
You ain't got it, you be left out.
Right.
I want a baby. Well,
That's
you know,
crazy.
take this thing and
Right.
we'll make it where you can have one.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the type of world we coming into.
We
And that's
need
part of
this,
our-
because we have many right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
leak the.
Yeah.
Once you get it, we'll know how to leak all the different characteristics you want. We'll find you one. We'll find you one.
We'll plug you in.
Plug you in.
That makes sense. It makes sense why I got them goddamn sperm banks.
Yeah.
He got everybody, so he can create shit just off that. He got everybody's DNA.
Right. He got he always taking your blood.
Oh, he come from a good
Always.
background.
You know,
Yep,
it's another you somewhere in a closet eating fucking mangoes.
Yeah.
Stuck. Nigga, the whole you. Like, what the fuck?
He eating the stem. He throwing away the mango, eating the stem.
Backwards ass.
This is the type of world we live in, man. Well, these things are possible.
Bizarro world.
This is bizarro world, man.
That is best.
Deliver us from the hand of strange children.
Man,
Go ahead.
this is 15th verse, Revelation 18. The merchants of these things were made rich by her. Shall stand afar off,
Right.
for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing,
Right.
and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet. and
Right,
decked
purple
with-"
scarlet, like the rich man in the story of Lazarus. Notice it said he had purple and scarlet, because that's symbolic of Esau Edom, this rulership. He's the rich man, and we're Lazarus, which means helped of the Azariah, helped of of Yahweh, and we need help. We're the ones that need that help. You know, wounded, the nations licking our wounds. Without Yahweh Shai, how will we get out of this beast system? This dude got a real grip on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
We're already in the belly of the beast with the fact we have cell phones. that puts you at a disadvantage already. Your whole personality, everything, your secrets are on that phone.
Yeah.
Everything, who you really are.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
He already got you. He could make a robot and put that personality and create a whole new you and just eliminate your ass.
Good evening. My name is Earl.
That's why people organs and shit come up missing.
Top of the
man. All
line,
kind of
one of a
shit come
kind,
up.
Top
a
of the
doggone
line,
keeper.
wood
With a dude on Get Out.
Yeah.
Look at that rabbit spirit. Look at that.
Yeah, I've seen it. A rabbit.
He ain't scared right
He ain't
by.
scared. He walking right.
He trying to get healed too.
Yeah, he
He
is.
saw he got the rabbits through.
Yeah, he breathing the same air too, huh?
Man,
And
yeah.
drinking the same damn water.
Same water. He hiding the
He's
motherfucking
like,
out.
I know
Look at him.
those ones wouldn't eat me.
I know,
Because
right?
a nigga will eat a rabbit.
I'm saying a rabbit is full of drugs right now, though.
Bro,
He drinking the
when
water.
When you rabbits are unclean. When you open those, their insides up, it's all kind of fly. It's all kind of, ugh. It's like
Yeah, they eat it, yeah.
filthy. Those are filthy. You
know.
ain't supposed to eat them, man.
No.
Go ahead. Hey, and
That's
the
it.
male rabbit got all the women,
Yeah.
just like the male chicken.
That's why I got a term, fucking like a rabbit.
Yeah, they got all
They be getting,
the
they be
and they
getting
proud
pussy. They
too.
be getting pussy.
They get all of the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, verse 16, it says,
That's true science. You know, the fact that a man should have more than one woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It just
Even the
makes
Palo
sense.
Santo tree. For every one male Palo Santo tree, there's 8 female.
Yeah.
man,
Everything. Wow.
But here it is. These are the things we have to argue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a literal argument in the earth. And we don't even have the means to really sustain that type of life.
Yeah, in case
Anyway,
Can't even.
we just need to get the hell up. We need salvation, man.
That's it. That's it.
That's the only,
That's the only answer.
Right.
that were clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. Verse 17, for in 1 hour so greater riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off.
Right.
That's what you see, man. It's right there.
Right there in front of you.
Man, we pull up, we like that Revelation 18 right there.
Right.
All
Like,
the ports and docks and
Read that again, that part.
And it says, Revelation 18 and 17, for in 1 hour so greater riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors and as many trade by sea stood afar off.
We're looking at port,
this,
import, outport, right here, right in the flesh.
this is the Bible in action.
Port Seattle.
Yep.
This is the scriptures is speaking.
Yep. See that boat?
Yeah, and this port is one of the major ports in the whole West Coast.
Yep.
You got this
You
one,
got one and then
you got in Cali.
yeah.
You know, these two ports are
Long Beach, I think.
shit. Most of everything for the West Coast comes through this. You got all the timber and shit from over here in the Northwest. You got fucking cows and all type of shit over here too. Bunch of fucking fish market is ridiculous. So a lot of shit gets shipped out from here, shipped in and out from here.
Good ass fish.
Halibut's.
Yeah,
We'll
this
get
place,
some after
I would literally. I hate Texas. I'm not from Texas. I'm not a Texas cat. This is my vibe right here. But we got to do,
this.
Yeah.
I can't just leave my post. But I'm trying to think of an excuse.
It's gonna be. It don't have to. It's gonna be spiritual.
Use your mom. Your mom. Shit.
Yeah.
You can always use. I gotta take care of my mom. What you gonna say?
They gotta.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 18, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
Nothing. This is the most power. This beast system is the most dominant and powerful system the earth has ever seen. The power these elites have, is, as Chris Rock said, if you knew how much money these elites had, you would go fucking crazy. If you understood the amount of wealth and power that these devils have amassed, it's next level.
Yeah.
But they got so greedy that they ruined it. How could you ruin? Oh my goodness! I cannot wait till we rule this earth, man.
Show you how it's really done.
Let's show you how to do this, man.
Show you how to do this.
And we're
son.
just about ready, but we got to go through our final sacrifice. But hey, what we've learned, now we're learning why righteousness needs to be established. We have to see it in its full negativity, so we can understand the importance and how. Now we know.
Yeah.
We've witnessed the full spectrum of rebellion and sin and iniquity flourishing in the earth. Now, when we get the rulership, it's going to be that much more important to us. Like, nah, this got to be fixed, that got to be fixed.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein we made rich all had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Right. Ships in the sea. See that?
Oh man, getting
ships in the sea. And we're looking at it right here, live in the flesh. This is what's getting ready to be destroyed. The north, south, east, west. This place is going to be decimated. Canada may be left. I believe Canada may survive. Mexico.
It's gonna be precise.
Right.
It's gonna be like when you do a demolition of a building.
Right.
Nothing else around it.
Right.
America will be destroyed. Canada and Mexico.
Implodes.
Right.
It'll be left.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
And Canada is a
Implode,
Hebrew
like,
word. It really goes back to this was the new Canaan, this side of the earth, Canada. This is the America. The Americas was known as the new Canaan, where they were gonna all serve all of those different idols and gods. All right, and it's just a whole nother region of the earth. We could take Molech. We could multiply Molech over here.
Oh,
So you
man.
wicked ass Issacharites,
Yeah.
the Lord gonna take water ass right where El Paso, that wicked ass
Right.
place.
Right. Yeah, this place got to be destroyed. There's too much confusion.
Tijuana you going to.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
No more donkey shows?
Yep.
Yeah, get that shit the fuck out of here,
Right.
man.
Hawaii may be spared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hawaii may be spared. All right, and hey, whatever is left, you know, outside of America is going to be rebuilt. America is going to be a memorial of what happens to a kingdom that rebels against the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And you Edomites are going to be associated with that judgment.
Come.
All right, when we get into the kingdom, thousands of years down the line, our children are going to be like, they ain't going to ever see an Edomite face to face.
Nah.
There's going to be a point where there's a particular generation of Israel, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be like, wow, they
What is it, Edomite?
they
What
didn't
is
have
this?
nose color, like,
Right.
wow, they did that, whoa, wow, you know.
Little kids like, they ate meat with the blood. in
Right,
it."
right,
Yeah.
right. You're going to be known as the complete wicked, man, you know. And that's just.
Hell yeah.
You deserve every lick of judgment the Bible has prescribed on you. I'm talking to you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, especially the elites of the world. We don't care about Ned and Donna, who you work with. You know, talk about the baseball and football game. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, hi, nigga. No, we talking to you elites. You know, because you deal with Esau in particular parts of your life, you know. But you know, this message really is to the elites.
Mhm.
You Edomites ain't gonna even make it. You know, we ain't worried about you. You're not gonna be on no bunker.
Nah, he gonna be
Donna
out
and
there.
Ned ain't gonna be on the bunker.
Nah. You didn't even qualify to even get a memo to
Right.
even get near the bunker.
Right.
Treat you like a nigga.
Right, and that's why these Edomites are rebelling, because the average everyday Edomite has found out the elites have hoarded the blessing. You know?
For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Yep.
Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets.
See that? The apostles and prophets are going to be rejoicing when this place is destroyed, showing you that they're here. All right, Yahweh Shai told the apostles that they would teach this word and receive the Holy Spirit in the uttermost parts of the world. And that's been fulfilled over here in this time. After 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life shall enter into them, man. The Spirit of life from on high. And they shall stand on their feet as a great army. That's what we're witnessing. We're a part of that, brothers.
Yep.
When you read Ezekiel 37, you're reading about yourself before you were born, and before your daddy met your mama, and they went to Motel 6 and had your ass. All right, the Lord have ordained particular spirits to get the victory, to stand up in these latter days. Before I formed you in the belly, I knew thee.
Said Motel 6. That was them 80 kids.
Yep.
My parents did in the backseat of the car.
On one of these boats.
It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have avenged you on her.
Right.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Woo.
That's it.
That's it. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh. Anything else?
You got something?
No, I was in Revelation 18.
So with that, hey, we hope this lesson was edifying to the election of Israel.
Right.
We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, the Son,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Kakadash. A double honor to the apostles, elders, and GMS who rule well and teach well. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there on the four corners of the globe, pushing this truth and all truth in sincerity in the strength of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Just hold on, brothers. Keep your faith, because what you see before you, you will not see, will be made desolate.
Right.
And the Lord is getting ready to come back and deliver the Israelites of the election.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Shalom.
Shalom.